There you go, we're live. Do you want to take a pew?
Yeah, I'll take a pew. A pew is a bench in a church. So if you say, would you like to take a pew, it means take a seat.
Can I just say, I'll keep to that one over there. You got no pictures?
Yeah. We don't want any photos in the background or anything like that. Or the address written on a piece of card in the background. Find us here.
We won't be putting your faces on, or just, but you can talk as loud as you want. so we'll ask you lots of questions. So get closer.
Are you going to hold that now the whole time, are you?
I would like to put it on something, but
yeah. Would you like to put it on something?
I would.
Do you want like books and then
because it was meant to be my laptop open, but since we haven't got a charger.
Your laptop not charged?
Yes, that's it. It's done. I've used it. That's all it's charged from 100%.
just building it up.
Hey?
It's a new battery.
It's dead, is it?
Dead now. Yeah. I had enough just to get us online. But
Voila. Yeah.
Yeah, would you have to put something behind
Oh,
it?
you put it
oh, no,
here?
it'd be like that.
And you do like this.
Awesome. There you go. It's done
That
this.
is a lot for my selfies.
Pro. What a pro. There you go. Hi guys. We'll just wait for a few people to come and say hello. Oh yeah, look, Lisa's sneaking in the background. Lisa, don't you dare go away. I see you. There. That noise that you can hear in the background is another hidden talent of Lisa's. Poet.
She's playing the spoons, wasn't she? Or was it
Was it the
piano?
spoons? Was you
Were you
playing?
playing the spoons or piano?
Yeah,
Spoons.
That's what she does. She plays the spoons. We're trying to eat soup and she nicks all the spoons. and plays
Pianist as
spoons.
well. Playing the
Hello,
piano.
Vertek. How you doing, mate?
So
Right.
we've
Quick update.
We've arrived. Sorry, you didn't see that.
It's okay. Our hostess is just.
Yeah, but I bet you do the same. No, we've had a fabulous time so far. We arrived here. I don't know. Where are we? Roughly, without giving it too much details.
Rural areas of Oslo.
Rural areas of Oslo.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
What are we
we'll
about?
leave it at
What,
that.
half an
30
hour?
minutes away.
30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the outskirts of Oslo, about 30 minutes drive away.
Yeah.
But
Well, are you sure it's 30 minutes though? Because the Earth, if it spins that way, it might take longer if you're driving that
so
way.
there you go. So do you still believe
What
in
do
the
you think?
Coriolis? Do you believe in the Coriolis?
What is the Coriolis?
What's the Coriolis? What's the Coriolis?
That's a good start.
Good start.
Because we don't know what it is either. It's just a made up word. They could just say, look, cabbages. Yeah, so we're about 30 minutes away. We've had a fantastic drive here, a very interesting drive. We went from not snow to snow, and the final stretch of coming to where we are to arrive and where we are, there is snow everywhere. And on your back porch is about, what would you say? That's half a foot of snow or something. You know, that's yeah, somewhere about that.
And it's
isn't it?
very, very cold as well. We just went outside and took a glimpse of, would you call that the Northern Lights? They were the Ish.
Ish.
My mom would say yes. I said.
I suppose it's the last bits of the Northern Light, because you were saying if we went further north, you'd see that more
yeah,
clearly,
you said
right?
Stronger, yeah.
Stronger.
So, it's like the week.
So we kind of saw those out the back garden. Of course, I came in looking like a snowman. I was frozen to the bone. So I won't be going out there for another 6 months. I'm just going to stay here and sleep, hibernate. And you can pick me up April or something like that. May. When's it nice here? May, June?
Yeah, June.
Okay.
Just want to check with you guys. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Thought
Bit late now,
we've just
isn't
done all that. But what it was, I was filming before, and didn't realise that everybody could hear music, but I wasn't playing any music. So halfway through the entire stream, and what it was is that I was still kind of connected by Bluetooth to the van, and I was playing music in the van, and it was Bluetooth and to me, and I don't know how it was all working because I shouldn't have been connecting to anything. I don't know how it all happened, and then all of a sudden I got into the garage, and they could hear me. I don't know what went wrong there.
Yeah.
But it sounded good. They were all having a dance and they were all enjoying themselves. So yeah, no. So we've had the most amazing. Oh, Andrea, you've got competition. There's somebody here that can cook equally as good as you. I won't say better, but it was equally as good
Ever
as
the
you had.
diplomat, Jason. Ever the diplomat.
Yeah, and it was spectacular, stunning food. What would you call that? What was?
Lentil soup?
Yeah, it's like a
or
lentil stew, wasn't it?
stew.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
A lentil
With
stew.
amazing
Yeah.
bread and stuff, and it was
Yeah.
it was really,
It's
really
actually
nice.
with vegetables from the garden
Really.
Really.
still. So
Wow. It really was stunning.
Yeah,
It was
good.
beautiful, and yeah, no, there was. Should have eaten that at home. I would have properly cleaned up my plate. But no, yeah. So Ingrid has been our gracious host tonight, and we've all got a. Oh, have I got a bed? Actually, I've actually got a bed. I just realised.
Don't even look at
Yeah.
You,
that.
hang on, is that your bed?
No, be
yeah,
looking
you
at my
got you in
bed.
the living room.
I'm in the living room. That's.
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen where the fridge is.
We'll have a musical bed because I could have sworn you said that you want the single room all by yourself.
No, well, I said I wanted a room that's separate, and you said, well, we can make the kitchen separate.
All right, okay.
If you want, unless you want this bed, I mean, I don't mind, you know.
You can put me in the hallway for all I care.
Okay,
I'm fine.
okay. Well, we might well do that then. He's offered.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
would you like to take a little peek of Sven's bed? There you go. Look at this.
Make sure you take everything out that doesn't belong.
Look
in
at that. Look at that. So I think we are actually in the kitchen, but it's now been converted to a bedroom.
And ironically, there's a picture of fish in the background, and I know I am actually Pisces. I was born in March.
Are you?
Me too.
Very
You
good.
too. See, Pisces, perfect. What can I say? The great plan. It's coming together.
I'm just trying to think. Do lions eat fish?
Do lions eat fish? How would a lion go fishing?
Because I'm actually.
Do you think they've got like their own?
Aren't they like?
With their
Not,
paws?
are they not like birds where they just grab a fish?
Bears?
Don't know. I don't.
Do
Do
lions?
lions eat fish?
Cats eat
Cats
fish.
eat fish?
So
Cats
I
eat
think
fish.
lions would eat.
I never give it a thought. Does a
Do you
lion
think
kind of
lions
jump in the
bother-
river? And...
Do you think lions bother with fish? That's like an aperitif, isn't it?
Well, you know, got a zebra here and a
Like,
fish.
Zebra or fish? Let me think. Oh, I'll have the zebra.
No, I don't know. Don't know.
You know,
Honestly, God,
they don't go fishing, do they? Lions, or they might eat the odd fish, just sort of like a snack, like a bag of crisps. You know, a bag of fish
So
with their paws.
I'll offer the question again. Do lions eat fish?
Probably.
There you go. So, it's done.
But the lions don't go hunting. It's the lionesses that go hunting. The men just sit around lazy and pick all the rest.
So do you see that? we don't
According
take
to
this too
David
serious?
Attenborough. And what does David Attenborough done? Just had a new ship built for him
I know.
by the British taxpayer, and it's gone down to the Antarctica. And nobody knows why. And guess what? Accompanied by the Royal Navy. What does that tell us? The plot thickens. Stay tuned.
So yeah, we had this amazing dinner, and then we went stargazing.
We did. We all took a look in the mirror because we're all stars. No, we went outside into the garden and we looked up and we saw some amazing stars. In the sky, funny enough. Which is where they sort of belong, isn't it? But not in space.
Yeah. So you think they're in space? Oh, yeah. Is that a leading question? I don't know. Leave me alone. Yeah.
We're very subtly working on a couple of things and changing perspective slightly, but it's good.
Yeah.
Had some good conversation.
And we're being challenged.
It's not your bedtime, is it? We're keeping you up.
No,
No.
No.
Lisa actually saw a shooting star
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did.
right, okay.
I saw one.
Yeah. And what would?
I wish.
And it bounced off the edge of the
So well, that's interesting because then in this new way of thinking, because I always kind of knew what a shooting star is. It's was it a meteorite of some description
John Wayne was
hitting
a
our
shooting star,
atmosphere
wasn't
and
he?
burning up? So what would that be now?
I would just say it's a shooting star.
Yeah, shooting star.
Yeah.
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 Like when I was
Supernova.
when I was a child, they said that if you see a shooting star, it's a soul going to heaven.
Right.
And I lived with that for all my childhood.
Yeah.
And who am I to know what it really is?
Well, what
It's
I would
just a
like to know,
shooting star.
what I would like to know is why don't they go up?
No, because shooting stars they go like this all the way.
Why don't they go that way?
I don't know.
Because
Well, it
if
might
they're
be
coming
the-
from outer space,
Well, there might
I'm
be.
not
they're
saying they
becoming in
go.
all
But
different
it
manner
isn't
of
serious.
directions.
No, they are just shooting
Then you would
stars.
see
They are
it.
just small.
Because
We
it'd be
don't
too
even
far
know
away,
if- We
it'd be
don't even know
small.
if they're really there. That might just be the apparent
So you
position.
could
It
be
might
not
be.
getting
That could be a
smaller and
lens.
Well,
smaller.
can it
Might
not
think
bounce
it's
off
there,
our
it's actually-
atmosphere
I don't
going
know.
a different
we don't know, do
direction?
We don't know.
We don't know, and it's good to say we don't know, isn't it?
Gee, that's what you're
Bounce off
thinking.
the atmosphere.
Well, that's what they kind of do. They're kind of breaking up in our atmosphere. They're bouncing and the friction and all that, and then they're burning up in our atmosphere, aren't they?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But does it get past all the? Does it get past all the satellites that
That's
are in the way?
what it's meant to be.
Because we've got like thousands of satellites around the world, haven't we? So we've got to get all through those satellites that are
Yeah.
spinning around at 17,000
But
miles an
that is
hour.
why, like, there is like small light on
Yeah.
Earth that goes like
Like
small
they can-
bugs on water.
Yeah,
Yes.
like if you spend some
And
time
you guys,
outside
that's right.
during
You
night,
guys can see this clearly.
You can see so much
They've got the
strange
most
things,
crystal
like-
clear skies ever.
And small lights going and fast and slow.
Well, that could all be electrical
I don't
impulses.
know
It
what
could be
is.
all sorts.
It's
No.
just lights
You know.
in the
But
sky.
there's things happening in the sky that you've never been taught what they are.
Yeah.
Because people don't
And,
know.
uh,
Yeah.
Then I keep an open mind to it.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't say it's satellites for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll have to share with you, and she doesn't know I'm going to share with you, but can I share with them about maybe a trip to the Northern Lights at some point?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
would
if
love
anyone-
to do that.
If anybody's up for that, Ingrid mentioned before that wouldn't it be awesome that we get a group of people together and we take a trip up to the Northern Lights and we'll Northern Lights
And the-
up north to watch the
Yeah.
24-hour sun. We're talking
yeah,
about
because
other
it's
stuff.
better to do during summertime.
It's something I've always wanted to do, in the summertime, around about middle of July, sometime. But to watch the 24, to watch the 24-hour sun that you
Yeah.
cannot see in the south.
You can't see
Why
24
isn't it
hours sun
not
in
in
the
the
south? but You
south?
can in the north. Why does that happen?
See daylight in the south, but no sun.
It's time to get a model out in a minute. I'm afraid we're going to have to do some modelling.
Right, get your globe out. Come on, show her.
So, so if you had a globe, you would have to see a 24-hour sun at the South Pole as well as the North Pole, right?
Right, go on. You live on a ball. It's a
We live on a
ball.
ball. The sun is 93
If you-
million miles away. Of
So if
course,
you can have a 24-hour sun in the north,
but
you have
can't
to have one in the south.
You have to have one in the south. Otherwise, the Earth wouldn't be.
6
a ball.
months of the year.
6 months of the year.
Yeah, but like if this is south and this is north.
And the sun
the
goes
sun-
from Capricorn, okay, and that
It
Cancer.
goes like that way.
So the sun. Where's
It
me?
goes like this, and then it's a little bit like crooked, so it goes like
Yeah.
a bit like
On an axis, yeah.
yeah.
Axis.
But
But don't forget, while all that's doing that,
So the sun's in Capricorn, and then Equator, and then in Cancer.
back a bit.
So it goes backwards and forwards.
Can't read
So
these
so
thingies.
so if it's going to be in the north, if we're going to be able to see it in the north, we must be able to see it in the south as it goes past the equator. You should always see it in the south for 24 hours.
Bum, bum, bum.
And they actually, they actually say, they actually say that they can see it, but what they actually show us is daylight, 24 hours daylight.
Daylight isn't sun.
Now you can
It's
go,
daylight.
you can
But
go,
is this
you can
on,
go
like,
on
the end of
YouTube.
Argentina that we're talking about, or is it
No, no, I
on,
would- what-
on like the ice on the.
Well, you're quite right. You're quite right. So basically, on the tip of Argentina, you should be able to see the 24-hour sun because if you can see it in, let's say, Svalbard, is that
Yeah,
what we call
or
it?
just the north of the.
So if you can see it like at that sort of degree,
Yeah.
then you should be able to see it in an equal degree, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
But it's daylight that you see. You don't see. I mean, you think of all the footage that you can see on YouTube. There's loads of footage. Now, when I was in Glasgow, I met a chap who said he used to work on one of the cruise ships that goes down to Antarctica, and he says, "Oh yeah, we always see the 24-hour sun." And there's like, he says that they have about 700 people aboard this cruise ship at a time. He said, so these cruise ships keeps going down there. They only touch kind of the edge, and then put a little pole there on the edge, on the shoreline, and say, oh yeah, you've been to the South Pole. But that's all they kind of do. But I said, with all the amount of people that go there every year, I mean, like, where's all this footage? Can you imagine all these cameras that have gone, all these cine cameras that have gone down there, and now everybody, 700 people go down there with a phone each, and no one's filmed this.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So yeah, where's this footage? There is daylight, but there is no sun. There you go. Just converted. Just done, converted.
They have deleted the picture that shows the sun.
I'm not buying that. Explain yourself.
You need to be-
I got you at least quiet for a little bit.
You need to become more open-minded, young man. You can't just be saying I'm not buying it. There's none of that.
Well, I did follow it on with explain yourself.
Have you actually been there
To
to the South Pole?
I haven't.
No. My
Men da, så tell.
Snorre, han ville jo til Troll på Sydpolen. Og da sa jeg til
Du
han.
må snakke på det liksom, de kan oversette det.
Oh, they're saying what it is. They keep talking behind our backs, and now Sven's getting a complex.
Start to worry again. Second time now.
Nei, det ser ut som det.
No. Just kidding.
Oh, she's troubling me a little. But I think it would be good for people to go down south and see for themselves. Because I think too much is on YouTube.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
So to go out in the real world
And see it
and
yourself, yeah.
experience,
Okay,
it's very, very
my
important.
fear is that maybe to see the sunlight, 24-hour
Yeah.
sun, see whether it's there or isn't there. I feel as though that we're not going to get any further than the south coast,
Yeah.
literally the coast.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to go in past 20 miles probably before we're
Maybe, and then you'll be stopped and turned away.
turned away. I really do believe that.
I can't even imagine going 20 miles across there. I think I think it gets pretty uncomfortable very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get.
No, we had the Jarle Oddnøy.
We just struggled 5 minutes in your
Well,
backyard.
how are you going to get? I mean, I go back to the David Attenborough ship, which I keep going on about. I've been going on about it now for weeks, and nobody really seems to be embracing that topic. And I think it's so important because even mainstream are showing it, but nobody's going click what's going on there, yeah.
No, I know.
And this ship, if you look at the vessel that he's got, that he's going to be using, it will survive anything. That thing.
Yes.
It will survive anything, and it's got the latest and greatest in technology on it. It's
Yeah.
got walls that thick.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing vessel. God knows what else it's got on there. Probably all the reptilians are hanging around there eating each other or something. I don't know, You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you don't know, do you? So it's very strange, all that sort of stuff. It's very secret, it's very hush-hush.
Yeah.
But yet the mainstream media are showing this vessel, and it's like, what are they doing there? Saving the penguins? What are they doing? What are they doing? Why are the Brits in the Falkland Islands? With the 200 sheep? Don't think so. I think it's more another reason why they're right down there. It's all listening posts, all of it.
Yeah.
New Zealand, same thing. If you look at it on a flat Earth model, let's say that was the model there, New Zealand is right out towards the edge. So if you look at the so-called Five Eyes, which is like the Masonic connection of the English-speaking nations, right? They're all placed strategically around and sort of cover every angle of Earth, every corner.
What about South Africa?
What flag used to be in the South African flag before it changed to the rainbow flag?
Yeah.
The UK flag and the Dutch flag.
Yeah.
That's what it was, wasn't it?
Is
The
it
Boer
close
War
to
was
that as well?
the Boer War was Dutch against Brits in South Africa. I mean, what's that all about? It's like Scots and Irishmen fighting in Russia. What's all that about? I mean, that would never happen. It'd be like, what are you doing here? It's not your country. So you've got to look at that and think, well, why are they there? And of course, on a flat model, that makes sense. On a globe, it's stupid. It's all over the place. It's like, what are you doing over there? It's like flight paths. It's like that on a globe.
What about Russia?
What about Russia?
Can't just.
About Russia.
What about Russia?
she's just throwing countries in here.
Oh, but they have a lot of letters.
Hello, Amanda.
They do.
Thought I'd say a quick hello. What about Russia? Well, they have strong vodka apparently, don't they?
Strong what?
Vodka. And they eat borscht. Ever had that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Beetroot. Beetroot soup.
Yeah.
It's nice. But once you've had one borscht, that's it. You long for a fish and chips after that, man. It's like
Bit like sauerkraut.
I
is
see
it?
one more beetroot.
Yeah.
Beetroot. It's like Beetroot City. Muck Beetroot. I'll change my name to Beetroot Muck Beetroot. So I'm just tired. That's all. I'll start talking.
Let's say hello
nonsense.
to everybody. Hi guys. Let's see who's in here. I'm going to scroll right the way up and
Start at the beginning.
I
Always a good place to start.
could do that. So
Another. You may live another day.
hi, good servant. Hi, Ute. Hi, Effie. Mari. Hello. Flat Out Faith. And Ron's reconnaissance. Sis. God, please shorten all your names, please. Clive. Always a pleasure to have you on board, Clive. Ricardo. Hiya, buddy. And Doc. Oh, yes. Doc says ABBA. Yeah, well, can you hear in the background? That's Lisa.
And we're in Norway, not Sweden, so I'm afraid us singing ABBA's not happening.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to get me and Lisa to do a duet.
No.
Aha,
Aha is from Norway, right?
Well,
Morten Harket.
oh, right. So maybe it's aha.
I'll tell you a little story.
Say,
When I learned,
go
yeah,
on,
well,
go on then.
don't sing.
No, I'm edging you two. But look,
No,
look. Do you think if he makes a as integrity and all that, if he makes a statement that if these guys put in some donations, that him and Lisa will do an ABBA track, they'll sing this ABBA track. Do you think that
Money,
as,
or something like that.
as a man of integrity, do you think he should go through it?
Well, I never made a promise, you see. I never said to anyone I promised.
Can you sing?
Can you sing?
Does it matter?
Not really.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
might.
it does
People
matter.
might.
Thank you. It does matter. Yeah.
People might. Give donations to shut them up. If it's
exactly.
bad.
So it depends. You probably get more money if you can't sing.
Maybe you could hold the microphone outside the bathroom tomorrow when I'm in the shower or something, and then you'll hear me
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
with my sponge singing along and my plastic duck.
So there you
my
go.
hand.
There you go, Doc. Okay, anyway, so let me just shout out to a few more people. Plague Zero, hi, Plague Zero.
Justin, good
Conspiracy Cats, hi there. Oh, it keeps moving. Stop moving. Jane of Torquay, hi Jane, and we have Dolly, hi Dolly. Tridy, oh yeah, right. So you've got a wrench on this channel. I noticed that someone was mentioning that before. I don't know if you've seen that again. It jumped again. I've lost everyone. Telex, hi buddy, and Seneth. There you go, Seneth. Hi buddy. How long have they been on? Not long. We've 22 minutes so far. Do you see that keep jumping? Why does that keep jumping like that?
Because they keep refreshing. There's new messages coming up all the time. Underneath.
Oh,
And you're losing the ones at the top. So
is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not very helpful.
it's not very helpful at all.
Ernest Stidham says, "Don't block me. Please don't block him, but just boot him out if he says anything horrible." There you go. No, I don't mean that. If everybody's
And we
respectful.
know where you get your shopping as well, so be warned.
Mr. Rax, hi there. Sorry, I'm on my phone. It was meant to be on my laptop, but the electric sockets here are not. Well, they're not English, are they? And this Englishman here forgot to bring a travel socket. There you go. Hi, Jude. Just spotted Jude in there. Voyage horizontal. Sorry, my fingers in the way of me trying to scroll up. Emmanuel Operman, hi. And we have.
Did you mention Ricardo?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even need to look. He's always in there.
Well, yeah, he is always in there.
There you go. Kieran's here. Hi, Kieran. It's so much easier if you got your laptop. It's just.
Yeah, but you haven't though, have you? So,
I have. I just run out of battery.
Well, run out of battery. It's been charging for 8 hours in the van.
I know, but it's got a bad battery. It's not well. Hi, Cami. I see Cami's here. And then we've got Mike. Yeah, Mike says, nice work on the tour. Cheers, buddy. Ernest, why does the system keep... have I just lost it all again? Did you see that jump again?
Yeah.
Why does the system keep us down? Well, yeah, there you go. That's a good point. Da, 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 da.
And the whole thing is just like a bit,
It's funny. It's
I know,
actually.
surreal.
Am-
Way.
Amanda's here.
Have you ever seen her do this
No.
on here? No. Who's that?
Amanda.
Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Well, Amanda, if you're listening, we'll chat later on. I have a closed-off room, so I can talk to you on Discord later. Well, you see where I'm staying. It's in this wonderful kitchen.
Yeah.
I have to say, the fridge is about the size of Bournemouth, where I live. It's massive. It's huge.
Well, at the moment, they might as well just use the backyard. That's probably colder.
Yeah.
Probably colder. Well, your
It's
bottles
too
would probably
cold,
blow up
yeah.
if you put them out there. Yeah, they
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so right, who was that? Someone else was there. Full exploration. Hi, and we have Toby. Hi, Toby. Where's Trinity 4? Oh, hello. I've just seen someone come in. Who's that?
What's up?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
That was Jack, by the way. Remember him?
I've seen him from somewhere before. Isn't he that transporter guy?
Here he is.
Hello, brothers and sisters. What's up?
So
You
cool.
gotta hear this Jason and this Sven.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mind-boggling.
I know.
What, Lisa getting ready to what's it, to sing with Sven?
No, she's not getting ready to sing a
Is
Sven.
that's what's
Sven
happening,
is
isn't
not
it? She's just
Sven.
warming up to sing with Sven.
No,
I
that's
think so,
not
yeah.
the case.
I thought
at all.
so.
We said the ABBA one.
Yeah.
or-
It's just not. I need some
Have
rescuing.
you sorted out what you're going to do yet?
No.
Oh, is that not? I thought you were practicing for them.
No.
Well, what was that?
Preparation.
Wow. There you go. Higher flat out faith. I seen Cammy's there. Toady UK. Hi. Karen and Preston. Hi there. And we have. Am I nearly there? Nathan Reed. Hiya. Did I see that? Was that Plague Zero timed out or timed out? I thought I'd seen.
No.
Did I not see that?
No.
It's my fingers totally in the way all the time.
Yeah.
I think this. Have I done it? Have I called
Just
everybody?
go straight to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm
mate.
doing it. Getting there fast.
Yeah.
Sean Becker. Hi there. Oh, the Meekster is in the house.
Hello, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
How did Forrest get on today? I really don't know. How did you guys get on today? Do let us know.
Oh, there you go. And who Arwen's here. Hi, Arwen. And Deborah's here. Hiya. And Arwen's retracted a message. What did you say, Arwen? I'm always curious when people do that. I think that's it. Have we done everybody? Everybody said, oh, Martin, hiya, buddy.
Hi
Oi,
there,
oi,
Martin.
oi, Martin says.
Hi, Martin.
And was it Dave of the Manor family? I am missing the tour so much, but so happy to be where I am and feeling so much love from so many friends of the flat. Yeah, we'll see you soon, Dave. Won't be long now.
What's the date? It's Saturday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a week tomorrow,
Hiya, Peter. Just see Pete.
basically.
Yeah. That's right. Not long now.
Leicester Square, which is where Soho is in London.
Critical Inception. Hiya, buddy. Wow, there's quite a lot of you in talking tonight. I must have read out at least 40.
You must have
people
scrolled
now.
up about 9 times, Jason, because I think I passed that name there about.
Well, yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, the
Just
same
kidding,
the
just
same
kidding.
names are speaking. Who haven't I spoke to?
Is there any Norwegians in the group?
How would I know this?
Ask there.
Is it? Oh, yeah. That's a really good idea.
How to know?
Yeah. Is there any? Is there any Norwegians here? And if there is, we're off to Oslo tomorrow, so maybe you want to pop round if you're close by. That'd be fantastic.
Well, we're getting some help tomorrow. I'm really glad you're coming along tomorrow to help support the tour and everything and come out and do some activism with us. I'm glad that you suggested that, Ingrid. It's great, and you're such a good sport for doing it. It's amazing. That's how it happens. Good dinner, glass of water, and then you got your team. It's fabulous. Northern Lights, bit of activism. Amazing. You'd love it.
Yeah, I think they would.
You'd be like, oh no, I'm going to have a conversation with this guy, and looking at me as if I've got 9 ears.
That flat fellow. Hi there, buddy.
Right, Tommy. Oh, I need to say something about that.
About that.
No, I don't actually. I
Oh,
retract. No, I don't.
Clive
sorry.
says Oggy, Oggy, Oggy. Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Everybody expect.
That arrow's still pointing downwards, isn't it? That blue arrow there.
Yeah, yeah, because they keep talking. They're talking faster than I can scroll up. There you go. And Robin, oi, oi, oi. Hi, Robin. Robin from Lifting the Lid has joined us.
Yeah, hi, Robin. How are you doing, mate? You right?
What day is it today?
Saturday. Well, it's Sunday now. It's quarter
Sunday.
past 12.
Sunday.
Don't forget, guys. Robin, are you doing your Sunday morning muse? Because if you are, we'll give everybody a heads up for that. Robin sometimes does a Sunday morning muse, and if he does, look out for that. There you go. Right, that's that done. Big shout out to some thank yous for donations. I did actually take a picture of some donations.
There's one in particular that we wanted to mention, wasn't there?
Was they? Let me just because that obviously the donations are on that phone. Joe Mama, thank you very, very much for your donation. Really do appreciate it. And Rhett, would you call is that Rhett?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rhett Priestley.
I never know how to when I see
Yeah,
it
I
like
think
that.
so.
Rhett.
Yeah, I would say so. Rhett.
Rhettt.
Yeah, Rhett. You could say Susan, but it's not spelt like that, is it?
No.
Rhett.
I wouldn't have gone with Susan. No.
I wouldn't have gone with
I would have used David or something,
David, something like
or Michael or something
Definitely
like that.
Rhett.
Yeah, we'll keep it as Rhett.
Stick to Rhett.
Unbelievable. That's a throwing in woman's name.
Otherwise, he'll be wanting his money back.
Yeah. Sorry, Rhett.
No, only kidding.
Okay, so let me check. There was somebody else. There was some other donations. I just don't know how to get to. Oh, here we go. Tommy, what's it, Tommy? Thank you very much for your donation. It's been passed on. Thank you very much. Tommy knows what all that's about.
Yes.
And with extreme thanks. I'm not sure if you're in touch, but they're very, very, very grateful. So thank you very much for that. I think I said thank you to Clive. I might not have, but thank you very much for that. Oh, right, I still haven't done that. Yeah, you are right. There's 2, I haven't claimed them yet. I was going to do that on my laptop. Clive, I haven't claimed your money yet, and I will very shortly. And so do Ben. I will claim your money in a minute. I never got round to it. My laptop keeps dying on me. That will be done very shortly. I think. Oh, right. I didn't say thank you to. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Let's have a look.
SJUR.
Sure, but it sounds a bit Scandinavian to me. SJUR.
Yeah.
Is that a name? SJUR.
Yeah, sure.
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 That's a very Norwegian name.
It is
There we go.
Norwegian. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
We had a donation.
So we have a Norwegian.
Yes.
Or maybe Swedish.
Sure.
Well, I'm Sven and I'm not Swedish.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a sure.
But is that a Norwegian name?
I'm very Norwegian.
Very Norwegian.
Yeah. Old Norwegian.
Old Norwegian.
Yeah.
Not the Norwegians that came over to England and invaded us, was it? About 1,500
Never
years ago?
happened.
You
Never
English people,
happened.
you shut up about that.
That told me, didn't it? I'll pretend to be German now. I'm actually more
That's
German
not
than I am
better.
English. That ain't much better, is it? No, that's certainly not going to save me.
Thank you very much, Sure, and also Area Illusions. Thank you very much for your donations. To find out any activity for donations, it will be on my phone, which haven't got access to it. But thank you very much, and hopefully I'll read them out tomorrow. We're not there yet. We're very close, and you guys well, you hear us, don't you? You know, we're in need of help on this final leg, and donations have been trickling
Amanda.
along very nicely. We've definitely got enough. I think we've got enough money definitely to get us to Helsinki.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
tightly, but we'll get there. Yeah.
No, I'm sure we'll be okay for
But
that.
we need to get from there.
Well, we've got enough from Helsinki, and then we're already on the ferry back to Stockholm.
And then
So
we have to still
Stockholm
cover
onwards.
Stockholm to UK, which is the 3-day journey, which is the one that's going to cost a lot of.
Is that is our longest journey?
That's the
isn't it?
longest journey, mate. Yeah. And we've got the toll roads to think about.
Yeah,
We've got the petrol to think about.
yeah.
So they're the two most expensive bits.
What's the furthest that you guys have driven? Because we've got to drive from Stockholm all the way back to Calais,
Calais, where is that?
France, to cross over the ferry. So have you ever driven that far?
No, maybe. I think that will be.
From Texas to Iowa, from Iowa to San Francisco.
What's that?
Well, that'd be a long stretch as well, wouldn't it?
It's a pretty.
How many days you did
Texas
that
is
over?
there
I
and
used
San
to 5
Francisco is
weeks,
there.
But I was chilling on the way out as well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Chilling. That sounds good. That chilling. I like to chill.
You don't do much of that now.
No, we're not chilling. Well, out
Do you
there we're
only
chilling. It's
stay in
very
Oslo
chilly out there.
This night and
Yeah.
tomorrow after
And then
the
it's
you will
one
go-
day's travelling again, and then we'll be in Stockholm
Yeah.
doing it again.
And then Stockholm, Helsinki, activism in Helsinki, then get back on the ship, come back to Stockholm, and then we drive from Stockholm to London via France for the ferry. And that bit there from Stockholm to
Helsinki.
the
Go
UK
to the UK, yeah.
is the bit that's going to still cost us money that we haven't got covered. Kieran Franey, thank you very much, my friend, for the 20 Australian dollars. Much appreciated. I will never joke about Australians ever
Hang
again.
on, let's see what he said. Because overdone.
Big promise.
Oops,
Big
cancelled.
promise for an Englishman to not joke about Australians,
Let me
but
see
they
what
do
he
the same
said.
to us. So.
Kieran said, "This is what I had to do for a mention. Sad what flat earthers are selective who their friends are." What is that? What's that about?
This is what I had to do for a mention. Sad when flat earthers are selective who their friends are.
I did mention. Did I mention Kieran? Did I not? Would it be that? Did I not give him a mention?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't.
I'm terrible.
I don't
If I did forget, I do apologise.
I know I missed him a couple of days ago, but then
Yeah, I was having problems with my big finger being in the way of my. But he's only messing.
of course he is.
There we go.
Kieran's a good guy. He's on our Discord as well. He's a
He
good
is.
bloke.
And if he's got any problems, take it up with Sven because I've got lots of problems with Sven. Lee, well, yeah.
I don't
it's-
deserve this.
No, well, because he keeps showing me that, doesn't he? Look at that. Look at that. It's a disgrace. That shouldn't be on the tour. He should have known better. It wasn't in the
It's a
contract.
picture of a football badge. It's my football club is Everton, and he's a Liverpool fan, and they're both from the same city. Well, this is, you're being silly now, aren't you?
Being
See,
silly.
everyone's ganging up on me. I've not even done anything wrong.
No, she's just done some critical thinking.
No,
and
she
she
They
decided.
just don't like me. Done some critical thinking. See, that's what happens. You encourage people, and then they use it against you. The coffee was lovely, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
I know you was Kieran. That's
Kieran,
okay.
of course we know you were joking, mate.
Yeah.
We know Australians don't have a very good sense of humour, even though you'd need one to be an Australian.
Since you're living upside down.
Since you're living upside down and the blood ain't going to your head, which confuses me, but never mind. You know, how did kangaroos manage it? How did they come back to Earth when they jump up? If they jump up, they must go from forever, mustn't they, into space? I mean,
We're always looking at you every time he says something.
I don't know anything.
you know lots of things. Everybody knows something.
It's true.
But whether it's the right thing, it's a different story.
There you go. Just going through some of the. See if we've missed anything.
The day flat Earth hit me.
It's scary
I can
there.
see your. I can see your first book.
I haven't seen him. I
You
just
haven't seen him?
no.
No.
He was there earlier on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Gary.
Gary.
Gary. John Heather.
Yeah.
He was in there somewhere. Effie Mowry is our New Zealand friend. Hello, mate. How are you? I used to always call him Mr. Maori or FE, but
FE.
actually his name's Keith.
So why do they call him Effie?
Because I didn't know his name was Keith.
So-
I know now.
So these YouTube names have been really confusing a lot of the times.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You know.
Oh, some of them are marvellous names, aren't they?
I kept mine simple. I just called myself Jason of the Disbury family.
Yeah, I
I
just
like that name. It's easy to remember. It's easier to remember than just Jason.
Yeah. What it was, so I was learning the subject of free man of the land, and then the second I just started to learn about that, that's when I come across this, and then it was like, oh, I have to push that aside instantly.
Okay.
I haven't got time for that at the moment. This is so much more important, and you know, but maybe one day I'll go back to it and learn a little bit more because it was interesting.
Yeah, and I think it's important as well
Yeah. Yeah.
because that.
It's all related.
Yeah.
All that. It's all
Very
related.
related.
Yeah.
To be.
There you go. Just
thank you, Vertec, for putting up the links as well.
yeah,
Much appreciated.
you've been doing fantastic on that.
And Amanda, obviously, and whoever else is there putting the links up for the PayPal and stuff like that. It'd be great if we could announce one day that we can say we're fine for money now and that's it, we're on the home straight, and I want that to happen soon. That would be great, and then we can stop pestering everybody,
Yes.
because
yes.
I don't like doing it.
No.
I know there's no harm in
That's-
asking, but I don't like doing it.
It's been the
So-
hardest part, asking for people for money to carry on. You know, like if we could afford it, we'd just lovely, you know, like to just get on with it and do it, and then bring people along for the journey and not mention it once. That would be fantastic. But the journey, it would never have happened. You know, like I may have provided the van, but like there's certainly.
That's
didn't
all right,
have enough
Deborah.
money to
Take
get
your
us
time, my
round,
love.
You know, yeah, it's been fantastic.
Yes, we are in Oslo. Well, just outside Oslo, Kieran.
How cold is it tomorrow?
7.
Minus or plus?
Minus.
Minus.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be sun.
Well, that's
and,
great.
Does
Minus
that helps?
yeah, it helps a lot.
Okay.
Actually.
I was like, yeah, that's agree.
great.
They're saying it so casually. Are you two going to be in t-shirts?
Oh, we always put our wool mittens on.
Right.
And put wool on.
Yeah.
Won't freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually
Okay.
Nice and warm.
So in your summer, is it still cold?
I feel like, I don't know, in England and Norway we're so close.
And yet it just
Yeah.
seems.
I
But
feel like
the weather's so different though. Like it's so moist in England. It's different. Like the
Yeah.
the cold
Yeah,
here
yeah.
is different cold.
Yeah, but it gets like 30 degrees in the summer.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice.
What like
So
what the
it's-
tilt?
Like 2 days
All right. Honestly, it's just like coming up here. We've just gone. I feel as though we just entered a totally different climate. You know, like coming
Totally.
So how does that work with the climate and this flat Earth? I know you have an explanation.
Yeah, of course we
You
do.
actually don't. You
Yeah.
don't even know.
It's a
that.
container. If it's
Yeah.
a container, you can have the whole system all within a container, can't you? Why would you have a spinning water ball in a vacuum of space when you can have everything in a nice container where the sun and the moon are local, going around like that, roughly? They might even be doing that, swapping places, who knows? But our perspective, it might look like that, whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know,
When you want to learn all of this, you have to come at a perspective that you've never heard of the globe. You've never seen it, never heard of it. You don't know who NASA is. You've never seen a picture, and then learn about this. And once you can do that, then all of this will make sense. And then when you throw the globe back in the picture, you'll laugh at it. You'll think it's so stupid. The whole lot of it is ridiculous. But you have to dismiss it first. You know, that's what an open mind is.
unlearning what we've already learned
Yeah.
is tricky though, because
It
it's
is.
who do you talk to about it, and that's one of the issues that we have. That's why our communities on here are so important, because it's the only way you can really talk to people regularly. It's like us, what we're doing now. This wouldn't have been possible without that, or without Amsterdam,
Yeah.
right? So that's why this is vital to have Discord channels and YouTube channels to stay in touch, really, more than anything else. Because when you hold that conversation and you meet people, brings it onto another level. You know, it makes it much more personal, makes it much more real, much more.
And I think it's also important that more girls will join in
Absolutely.
the movement, because
Absolutely.
what, from my perspective, I see men or boys, they are more into NASA and and space and
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars and everything when they are small. Girls, they are a little more in the middle. They don't care so much, so they don't get so stuck to the globe ID. So I think girls are more in the middle.
Yeah, possibly. Because
Yes, and
I
also
think
the
the men
shift
as well are maybe a little bit more distrusting when it comes to like the governments and
Yeah, that's true.
education and things.
But also, I remember we were in where were we? We were in Bordeaux, I think it was, and there was a couple who came up, and I had some leaflets on me, and I went to give the guy a leaflet, and he said no thanks, and looked at his girlfriend or wife,
For approval.
expecting her to go along with him,
Approval,
and she
yeah.
stopped, turned round, and reached and wanted a leaflet,
I like
and he
that.
gave me a look,
Yeah.
I like
and
that.
I said to him, "Good that the lady knows what she wants."
Yeah.
And he sort of didn't know what to say to that, and they both walked off. And I thought, well, that's how you should be doing it.
Yeah, yeah,
Surely a partnership is about respecting each other's
Yes.
right wishes, and not just saying you do what I want because you sort of belong to me. Well, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not how
You
a
are
partnership works. You know.
To investigate for yourself anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be taking someone's identity and individualism away just because they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my Martin Luther King speech.
Yeah.
That's it. I have a pen. I have a phone. I have a dream. I have cold feet.
So there you go. Start respecting me. We're in a relationship.
Getting more complicated by the day. I'm going to get excommunicated. I'm actually Catholic by trade.
By trade.
By trade. But I don't practice it.
Wow. I never heard that before.
No, I haven't.
It's very rare in Britain, actually. It's a minority of Catholics.
Yeah.
Most of it's Church of England.
Yeah.
What's the main kind of religion over here? What's that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Really?
Most are atheists in Norway.
Wow.
So atheists, does that mean they believe in the Big Bang Theory then?
If they have
So the scientism.
investigated, yeah, in a way.
That's the hold that science has.
Yeah.
Pseudoscience, I should say.
But also, like, a lot of people are Protestant on paper.
Yeah.
On paper, right. And in Germany, it's Catholics mainly. Although they have states that aren't. Yeah, like if you go to Bavaria, it's Catholic. North Rhine-Westphalia, it's deep Catholic. Hamburg isn't. And one or two other states aren't. I thought you were about to knock out a Madness song there.
Name that tune in.
I thought it was going to be "Must Be Love, Love, Love." Do you know that song?
Yeah.
Sounded like the beginning of that. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah.
You were in Catholicism in Europe.
Yeah, Catholicism, of course, was one of the reasons why countries fought, didn't they? You know, you had the British monarchy fighting against the Spaniards and the French and all them because of religion. If you were Catholic in England,
Religion.
yeah, with a small R. And if you were Catholic in England 400 years ago, 500 years ago, you got the chop.
Yeah.
Just for being Catholic. No other reason. You think about that. It's happening today. You're a Muslim, people are going to look at you. Especially in England. Beard, rucksack, you're in trouble. The police will stop you. No doubt about that.
I'm going to take a little walk into
Right.
see Lisa. I'll mind what I'm doing with the camera and where we're going.
Well, you're saying that, but to your point.
Yeah, it's on me. Thank
Oh,
you.
it's on you, is it?
It's on me.
Can you turn on the light,
Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to take you in to see Lisa. There you go, thank you. I just want you can say hello. What are you doing, Lisa? Let's carry on. Carry on.
I'm just practicing.
Yeah, I know you're practicing. I know you're not Beethoven. Fine. But it sounded so lovely before.
Well, I was just trying to remember stuff that I used to know because I haven't played it for so long.
Okay, so I'm going to just whiz you
I haven't
around.
even started for so long either.
So Lisa's just discovered there's a piano in the hallway here and wants to have a little practice, a little play, a little tinker. And now all of a sudden you can't hear nothing. It just seems to have stopped. Maybe all that music.
Because basically, I was trying to use this phone
Okay.
and it's too small and it cuts out every 5 minutes.
All right, okay.
So I couldn't really do it properly. So then I'm trying to memorise it.
What was you playing before? Because you were doing something before that was quite nice.
Loads of stuff, but the thing is, it's just that I can't really play it as good as I used to.
No, of course. Go for it. Do what you were doing.
Yeah.
Most cold weather we are, and in the most nice place.
Okay. Good. Where have you been staying?
There you go. There she is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to play it because the thing is, if I play it now, it's
Why?
going to be crap compared to it could be a practice.
It's okay. Just be okay.
No, because the thing is,
Oh, right. Oh, do you want me to go?
yeah.
She did this when was it for Alex before, didn't she? And she wouldn't. She sounded brilliant. I was just in there before, and it sounded amazing. I was just telling everyone, you know, like that you're singing, you're doing your poetry, and listen to this now, you know, like doing this amazing
Yeah, but if I practice, then I might play it. It's just that I'm just playing around. I've played it since this whole journey. I've played the piano twice.
All right, I won't be live again. I'll be live once now.
I've played the piano twice for like 10 minutes.
All right, okay. Okay,
Journey.
maybe
I forget things.
I'll go live one time. Haven't you got piano in your lounge?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll turn up one day. And we'll have we'll film you then. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Flat earthers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There are a bunch of them
Okay.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bunch
Because I
of
think
them.
in Norway they are more rare. Still more rare.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, let's go back in the kitchen. There he is. There's the man. He's still here.
Here's the man.
No, it's I'm just going to be trying to be careful on where we put this camera. Look, oh, she's playing now. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, every now and then.
There you go. There he is. Yeah, she didn't want to play while we're on while she's on camera. Shame.
Humble.
Okay. Right. So we've done. We did a quick shout out. We've did a shout out over monies, and we are. Where are we going? What's next?
What's next? We're going to Oslo tomorrow.
We will be at Central Station,
Central Station.
1 p.m. Maybe. Yes,
That's the plan.
that's the plan.
And then we'll set up. We'll see how it goes. I think we're expecting a bitterly cold day tomorrow. So we'll have to wrap up well.
Yes.
And we shall see. If anybody's around the Oslo area, please do come along and thaw us out with a nice warm cup of coffee because it's going to be freezing.
Yeah, there is.
But
Oh, look at that!
Amanda's telling me to bring my long johns.
Don't know if you can see that. It's at the moment it says -10. Don't know if you can see that.
-10. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. Didn't he?
Celsius, which is, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, -10. Must be about 20 degrees Fahrenheit or something, or 30 or something like that. Or 20 or 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, I just refreshed it, and guess what?
-11.
Yeah,
Right.
that's going to be pretty cold. That.
Yes, cold AF, Amanda. Cold AF. That's it.
Yes, and I'm just trying to think now.
But it's lovely in this house, though. We've got a nice, a proper fire. And when we got to the house, as we drove up to the house, they had like a candle outside in the snow that was lighting up. It was like a
Oh, it was great, that wasn't it?
really nice. It was really sort of like welcome, you know what I mean? And we found it, and then we pulled up with the van. And we got out. And Ingrid was there to meet us. That was great.
Because it was like guessing games otherwise, you know, like with
Yeah.
a group of houses, you know, like we're going down this big, long, steep hill, and there's snow everywhere, and then you're kind of trying to search in the dark and wonder, you know, where Ingrid would be living, and then you just see this candle in the distance, and yeah, it was really welcoming. It was lovely. That
It was nice. It was really nice. But it's proper winter outside. I mean, I had my trainers on and my feet were wet within 10 seconds. It's proper snow like that.
Yeah,
It's proper
yeah.
snow.
Yeah,
So it's like, this is it now. They'll have this now until probably April.
yeah.
Like proper winter.
Yes, Doc Michael says we're going to turn into popsicles. Yeah, there's a very good chance of that.
Tomorrow's going to be a bitter day. We're going to have to make sure that we're clever about it, and people maybe we can ask if we can borrow a flask or something, or maybe buy one or something, and put something hot to drink in there, or have some sort of kiosk nearby where we can grab coffee or something like that.
Lay it up. Plenty of layers.
Yeah, but you need also heat from within, mate.
Mhm.
So, like we had in Bordeaux, we had a kiosk right there. We never used it, but it was there in case somebody needed anything.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea. We'll have something.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But we've got that Oslo tomorrow, and then when we finish with Oslo, we drive to Stockholm.
Stockholm.
And then the fun begins then, because we say we're doing the activity before we leave Stockholm to go on the boat?
Yeah, we're going to try and do Stockholm as early as possible. I'm hoping, like tomorrow in Oslo, we're going to be doing some activism, hopefully around about 1 a.m.
1 p.m.
Sorry, 1 p.m. UK time.
Yeah.
1 p.m. UK time, but when we go and do Stockholm, I'd like to be doing that possibly about 11 o'clock. It'll be a lot earlier, so we're still trying to do 2 or 3 hours, but we'd like to be wrapped up a little bit earlier so that we can catch this ferry, this ship, this cruise, be there on time. We can't be missing that one. We'll mess up the whole schedule. 1 a.m. I know. Yes, Amanda says 1 a.m. 1 p.m.
Oh, Amanda and I, we understand each other very well when it comes to picking up on things.
Just a slip.
Just kidding. No. Oh, it may as well be 1 a.m. to be honest, because at times the time just blends into one, doesn't it? You know, sometimes you don't really. I had to ask about 5 times today. What's the day? I kept on forgetting it was Saturday. Even I didn't.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
I was just talking to Ingrid before. We had this the strangest phenomena that I have to say phenomena that I've ever seen, and it was very eerie. Never seen anything like it before. And this was a carpet of fog that was about 1 meter high, and it was just a carpet along the road. We'd never seen that before.
Came up to the top of the bonnet, didn't it? Roughly.
About the bonnet.
Drove through it, and then it was clear again.
It was like being in a disco where they have the smoke machine and all the dry ice, you know, like, and then you see people dancing around, and you've got this carpet of like smoke, you know, like, and it was just like that. It was,
Well, you had that, and then you had the glittering ice and snow on the
all
side.
on the verges and that.
It looked like a light show, didn't it? As we were driving along, it was like very impressive.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. It was fantastic. It was different. There's a tiny bit of like northern lights here. You can vaguely see something there, and we got to see the stars, crystal clear skies out there. We don't see stars like that in England. I don't.
Not that many, and not in those formations. Not the way we saw them today. I mean, even Orion's belt was different.
Yeah.
It's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where we're looking at it.
Well, we're not that far up. I just wouldn't have thought it'd be that much different, that much of a change.
Yeah, the curvature will give us a totally different angle.
So it's the
That's what it will
curvature,
be.
isn't it?
We're further north, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've got a flatter trajectory to all the stars in Britain.
So what we're talking about, the curvature of the dome. Is that what we're talking about?
That would explain rainbows and the shape of rainbows, wouldn't it? Yeah, so there we go. So that's what we've got planned. So we're really on the home straight, so to speak, but we're still not secure yet in terms of getting back comfortably. So, but we will keep putting out gentle reminders, and we've got some amazing support from everybody in the chat. I'm being serious now, putting all jokes aside. The support we've had has been quite phenomenal, either from people who have been on the tour, like the Trinities, of course, and those before them or whatever. People like Howard, you know, everybody who's met up with us along the way. People who have helped us, like tonight with Ingrid, you know, put us up for the night, giving us some lovely food, introducing us to some Norwegian culture and stuff like that, experiencing the sort of the northern lights, roughly, you know, a little bit, the winter vibes and everything else. It's just a totally different world, isn't it, here to where we were 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Totally different, but nice though.
And I was expecting, which we haven't got there yet, but I'm expecting Helsinki to be very similar, even though it's lower down, isn't it? But it's across.
It's across, isn't it?
Even though it's,
or is it?
I'm doing it now. Even though it's lower down, did you hear that? Damn.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're going to take the north as a centre point, let's look at it as a dartboard. Further away, I would say, from the North Pole.
Yeah. I know.
That's what we'd have to say, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I do it, you know, like you probably do it as well. You know, like we go up to Liverpool north.
Oh, up to Liverpool down south.
Down south.
Yeah. Of course.
It's sort of
Still say
instilled. We're indoctrinated, and yeah, it's just what we say.
It's
isn't
part
it?
of the lingo, isn't it? It's just it's in there. It's all automatic. That's what they want. That's what they want you. It's like that. So it comes out second nature.
Very annoying it is. I catch myself out and hear myself say that, and it just.
I still
it's
say
nonsense.
sunset by accident,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
but it's not a sunset, is it? It's a sun. What did we say? Departure.
Sun departure. Sun approach. Sun departure. But never a sunset, and never a
Not sunrise either.
sunrise. Yeah.
So that is it, really. So yeah, we're lucky to be here. It's nice to be able to stretch out, and
Yeah. And it's.
looking forward to a nice shower tomorrow morning as well.
I've been looking at the settee, and I think I've got the better option.
Probably have.
Have you
But
seen
I'm
the
near
size of that?
I'm near the fridge, mate. I don't care.
Yeah, near the fridge.
I'm near the fridge.
Yeah.
Not that I drink or anything, but it's just it's just nice to be near a fridge.
We can put you in your bedroom in there, and you'll be in a fridge.
I'll be in a fridge, mate. Yeah.
But,
So it's nice to just be able to ground ourselves a little bit and sort of stay somewhere normal. You know what I mean? But this is really nice. It's picturesque.
Yeah.
I'd love to show you around the house a little bit. We won't do that, obviously, but I'm
No,
just saying
no.
that, you'd have to sit. And it's all very neat. It's all very. There's a lot of.
Very Norwegian.
It's very, very sort of how you would imagine it being in Scandinavia or Norway.
Yes, yes.
Precise, clean,
Yeah.
but still home comforts. Still, warm.
I like there's wood everywhere.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
It's very homely.
Very, very homely. Very nice.
Yeah. Kind of Ingrid's just been amazing.
And the guard on the border was nice as well. Although he wanted to have a look at our van.
Yes,
He
yes,
stopped
yes.
us and said, "Could I have a little look?" And then he came in and he just had a little look, but he didn't really go that far. And then he said,
You know when he
to us,
said, pull over and all that, and I thought, here we go, he's
"Here
getting
we
the
go,
dogs
he's gonna
out.
get the quilt covers off and all that sort of stuff." But he didn't bother, did he?
Yeah, no, he just had a little nose in.
Checked the passports really, shone his torch around the van a little bit, and then that was it.
I think what it is that when they ask us how long are you going to be in our country for, and we say one day, it's kind of it's different. So they're not expecting that,
Yeah.
Just here for the day.
But I just find the questions a bit strange, though. It's a bit like the British one that they asked. How do you know each other? I mean, we all laugh about it, but you have to think about what is behind that line of questioning. Yeah, I know they want to trip us up and everything, but it's bizarre.
It is.
Just stop us travelling if that's the case. Just say you can't go.
I mean, expecting you to, I don't know, whether they got a problem with a terrorist or somewhere. It's like what you expecting the terrorist to actually give you a truthful answer. What?
Vertek is asking you, did you get his? Did you read that?
So that. Yeah. Well, yes, I did read that. I thought we shouted that out. Did we not shout that out?
Did you shout Vertek out?
Yeah.
100 quid. Did you know that he transferred something? He's just writing here.
I'm sure I did.
Look at the bottom.
Oh, sorry, I haven't checked that. It's on my phone. I checked.
Okay.
I checked PayPal. So no, I haven't checked that.
Okay. So there's your answer, Vertek. Jason hasn't checked it yet.
Yeah, I haven't been on my. I haven't been on my bank. No.
Okay.
I went to. Thank you very much for that. No, I didn't check that. So yeah, Vertek, thank you so much for that donation. I checked my PayPal, checked GoFundMe, and I didn't think to check my bank. Of course, because I've been giving out my my bank details to a few people, but I haven't been checking.
But it's good to just acknowledge, and at least it's.
Yes, yeah, no, that's brilliant.
Vertek, another one of those unsung heroes. He's doing a fabulous job on the Discord, and he's doing a fabulous job showing real immense interest, as are you all, by the way. But I've had the pleasure of getting to know Vertek on a more sort of personal level, albeit not in person.
Was that Vertek you were speaking to before? You were speaking to someone?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And these are the things that happen in stuff like this. You get to know those sorts of really good people, and it's nice to sort of continue a journey in good company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanted to just make that public as well, and
yeah. No, but I'm just gonna.
He's not written anything yet as a response.
Yeah, it's just gonna quick shout out for one or two people that have joined. So Lee.
Lee Earl is in, is he? Hello,
yeah,
Lee.
Yeah. Norway is Northway to Eden, he says. We have. I think the same people. What's Dave said? I need to discuss the personal observation dome with you at Jason of the Disbury family. No, you did well. If it's the same personal observation dome that David Weiss and Joe and have been talking about, well, yeah, we can have that conversation. But I've been looking into that as well. It's I think Cami was looking into that as well. The travelling Disburys. Oh God, that looks so good, doesn't it? But I'm not sure how much that is. But thank you very, very much to the donation there. It says 1,000, but
Hang on, that's Danish kroner.
that's right. FE Copenhagen. Thank you very much. It looks so good when you see it like that. And I don't know whether it's it might be an amazing amount. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. I mean, like thank you very much
There's
for
the pound amount.
There you go. So it is. It's a great amount. Thank you.
That's what FE Copenhagen is just.
Absolutely amazing. Thank
And
you.
Isn't FE Copenhagen is Brian?
Is that Brian?
That's
is it?
Brian. Brian, say hello if that's you. Brian, say hello. I want to see you say hello.
Yeah. FE Copenhagen. Oh, how do I get back there?
There we go. It must be Brian. It's got to be.
Yeah. Look at that.
We'll get a few pizzas for that, Brian. It's
It's
Brian from yesterday. Hello, mate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. And thank you again for the dinner yesterday as well. You're an awesome fella, and we've got to meet up again.
Wow.
Definitely. Thank you very, very much for that. Brilliant. Excellent. That's my breakfast covered.
No, it would be amazing. Was we meant to be meeting Brian again? Was we? Was he saying he was going to come to Stockholm?
Don't know. Were you coming to Stockholm, Brian? Did you say you were going to still come along, or were you not on board with anything?
Yeah. It is Brian. Was it everybody from yesterday? And thank you so much for that. What an awesome.
Amazing. Amazing. And the support you feel within the community, especially what we're going through now with you guys here, is fabulous. It really is. That's why we enjoy doing this with you as well. Just talking to you, you can sort of feel the unity. Things like this here. I mean, it's just amazing. It's stuff I know this sounds all a little bit uber dramatic or anything, but I'll say it. I will never, ever, ever forget this for the rest of my life. It's something that no one can take away from me personally.
Yes.
So from my own personal point of view, it's been worth every minute, really.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
Yeah.
The ups and downs, but it's been worth it because it's you're testing and challenging yourself.
Yeah.
No
doubt.
You're testing your own faith in the whole thing as well, because it's I'm only human, and the chances are I'm going to question myself as well and think, maybe I'm not right with that one or whatever. You know what I mean? But no, I don't know what I would do now if this wasn't in my life.
No.
Seriously, it would be a massive, massive void.
Yeah.
Massive void. Now that I hear people talking about how, what was Nora saying there? Sorry. Go down. That's it.
Agreed, Sven.
Yeah,
this is the
thing to do. Absolutely, Nora. Absolutely. And it feels, I know we hear it all the time, it feels so right and all that sort of stuff, blah, blah. But yes, I am human, Vertec. You would never believe it. Thank you, Martin. You've been ace as well with your support as well. The fact that you're showing up in the chat all the time and giving us some moral boosts is really important.
FE Copenhagen, and that's a negative. No, I'm not doing it on a bike.
We're not doing that on the bike, mate. I'm not even a tandem.
I'll do it with a tantrum.
Maybe a big motorbike with 4 wheels and a roof on it, also known as a car.
No. I'll do it with a rickshaw, but he's driving.
I'll sit next to you in the back. Don't mind that. I'll read the paper.
There you go, Brian. The offer's taken. If you do it with a rickshaw, me and Sven are up for it, but you're driving.
Now, this guy, Brian, FE Copenhagen, by the way. No, we don't have snow chains, Vertec.
No, and to be honest, we only needed snow chains for that last sort of just coming down the strip.
Just the side road a little bit.
Are we going to be okay getting back up? That was a big hill, that was.
Well, yeah.
We were okay sliding down.
Yeah.
It literally, we may need snow chains just for the last for the getting out in the morning.
Can you just show us that last comment, please? I think it was that flat fellow. Tommy, spot on, mate. It's all about actions. It's all about actions. And you can do things in so many different ways. It doesn't have to be donating money, and it doesn't have to be sitting on a van or doing activism.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
can do it in so many ways. They can talk to friends about it. They can put leaflets into places. They can, you know, there are ways of doing it. There are ways. Without a doubt, you can spread things and get the message out there. There are lots of ways of doing it. I mean, you know, when I look at what Tommy's doing over in the States and other guys there as well, I'm not going to get them all muddled up because I got it a bit muddled up last time. But you know, it's inspirational. You know, it really is inspirational. And seeing what other people do, and it keeps you going as well. You know. Yeah, I just get back to what I was saying earlier. I wouldn't have swapped this for the world. I'd be literally, I wouldn't know what I'm doing now. I wouldn't know what else to do now.
And then
it's kind of become a bit of a calling. I know, again, that sounds very dramatic, but it's
said that for myself. Yeah,
but it is.
Yeah.
I can't even help it. It's not even. I'm not even sitting there going, right, I must do this. I must do that. It's like you're sort of being led.
Yes.
That's my take on it.
I've been asked this, you know, why is it me personally? Why do I want to do this?
Well,
and it's hard.
I don't think you've got a choice in the matter. I think that I see it as if I don't have a choice in the matter. It's like,
there you go.
For me, it's like almost a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think a lot of you will get it. You'll understand why we're here, why we've got to, and it's hard to quantify. It's just something that has to be done.
Nora, you'll always get a chance. Don't no regrets. At least you came out for a day.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the fact that you were present and tried something, and you just didn't have the time to do more, that's life stuff that happens. Yeah. You know, but don't ever regret doing less or whatever. Everybody that's in here now watching this is doing something.
Yeah,
they're contributing to the community spirit, to the whole unity thing, to it feeling like the right thing to do, to be supportive. You know. You know, that's yeah, you got in 4 cities. Well, there you go. You just said it there. So no regrets. Anybody here involved in any way, shape or form is part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's not a competition.
No, that's right. Certainly not.
I'm not going to be sitting there with a tally chart going, what, you only went to 10 cities? I went to 11.
All right.
It's nothing to do with that.
I was going to say, well, if that's the case, I've been outdone by Lisa now.
Well, I've been outdone right from the bloody start. You know?
Yeah, no, I think Lisa's got me beat. But again, it's not about that. I mean, like, we all start somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
We're all in the same book. We're just on different pages.
I nearly said we're doing a bit of globe trotting there, but again, you know what I mean? It's like,
that really wouldn't have gone down well.
That wouldn't have gone down well, which is why I never said it. We are all on the same team, and I couldn't have said it better myself, young lady.
Yeah.
And FE Copenhagen, I meant to mention this earlier, this guy, I think we mentioned it before, has done big mileage on his bike, including crossing Canada.
Yes, he said. That's right. Well, how many miles in Europe did you do, Brian, FE Copenhagen, Brian? How many miles was that in Europe? Very curious. I mean, like
he said something like he did almost the equivalent of what we did in the van, didn't he?
On a bike, it's just. Yeah.
Can you imagine having to change the wheel when you get a flat?
I think him being called a flat earther is least of his problems. I mean, like,
he doesn't
do that on a bike.
He doesn't exactly hold back, does he, with FE Copenhagen? He's really gone for it there, isn't he? He's like, I just call myself the whole city.
Yeah.
9,600.
Wow. That is some serious peddling.
Brian, by the way, get on our Discord channel. Try D has just put the link up. Get on that link.
Yeah.
Brian, FE Copenhagen, get on our Discord. It'd be lovely to talk to you later on. And tell you all about that pizza. The one that I got that looked a very dodgy shape, looked like a rugby ball, didn't it?
His pizza was it was basically a Cornish pasty.
It looked like a Cornish pasty, but it was like what was it called? A pizza calza, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like folded up.
So it was a proper pizza.
It was a proper pizza, but it was pinched together.
Right.
Like
a pasty.
And a pizza in Italian, of course, means pie.
All right. Okay.
Sure, he said. Excellent, Brian. Click on that link and get in the room, and then someone of the Motley crew will greet you. Not with a glass of champagne. We haven't managed to work out the virtual replacement for that.
Oh, Calzone.
That's it. Thank you, FE Copenhagen. And FE Maori's right. I nearly called you FE Copenhagen.
Calzone.
Called
Yeah.
you, whatever, the other way around.
Oh, I didn't realise. You got the Seeking Starwater. We call that Calzone. Seeking Starwater. Are you?
Are you Italian?
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say, is he from here, Copenhagen?
Or do you do pizzas?
Yeah, but oh, I see.
Maybe he's a pizza guy from Copenhagen.
Right.
Maybe we should have visited him yesterday.
He's talking about me, one of the Motley Crew. Oh yeah, I was going to pop my battery in, wasn't I? I mean, thinking.
Lovely. Deborah made it in, did she, Doc Michael? That's good news.
So, do that.
But when I say Motley Crew, I mean lovingly Motley Crew. We've got good people in that Discord and we're going to keep it that way. So anybody who wants to come up there and do any funny business, we'll get bounced down the street like a basketball. Did I say that? No. Did I?
There you go.
There we go. It's just a pizza folded in half. Well, and it also had mushrooms and ham and lots of cheese on it and lots of tomato and
In it.
in it.
And the sauce, because you had some sauce there as well. When you're stealing my nickname for you that.
I'm not stealing your nickname, Amanda. Did she say I'm just stealing the nickname?
I don't know what.
Am I in trouble?
See, you shouldn't pull faces like that. That'll be trolled against you.
It will be. It will be. Right. Can you take this man seriously?
There you go. Oh, there you go. Brian's downloading it.
Brian's downloading it as we speak. Amanda, I'm in trouble. I can see the way you write "lol." That's a troublesome "lol," that isn't it? You can just tell. It's got a bit of trouble written all over it, isn't it?
And yeah, because normally she writes it differently, doesn't she?
She normally writes it differently. She normally puts a little heart after it, but she
Right.
wrote it without anything, so it's like, uh-oh. Ah, see, now she's putting the sarcastic ha-ha in as well. That makes it even worse.
Hello, yeah, we used to deep fry them at the fairs. Yeah, but I mean, like, but have you deep fried Mars bars?
Yes. No, I haven't, but...
I have. Yeah.
You ever had deep fried Mars bars, Jack? No? You want to try it? If you want to die before you hit the age of 50, you have a deep fried Mars bar, mate. It's horrible. I don't like it. Have you tried it?
Really messy. It absolutely just ruins the whole tank of batter. Of oil. It does. Completely ruins it. We used to do it at the end of the shift, the end of the life of the oil. You know. Yeah, messy, but yeah, kids, it's tasty. I know I haven't really tried it, but we used to make it. Yeah, someone says
Deep
sick.
fried ice cream is the best. Amanda, sometimes I really have to start asking questions. We might need a chat.
Yeah, gross. Toby says gross.
Absolutely, it's just very strange stuff.
Yeah, what was it? I think they do deep fried haggis as well, don't they?
I think they deep fry their own mums up in Scotland, don't they?
They do. We went up there on holiday, and I think it was August. There's a lock in August, and they did their deep fried haggis. Oh, I just thought of it. Can't be doing that.
No, I don't even like haggis.
No. Vegan
ice cream.
Yeah, I like Magnum do that. Magnum do a vegan ice cream, and that's really nice.
Didn't he drive a Ferrari though?
Magnum.
The red one.
Yes, he
Was
did.
his mate? What was his mate's name? TC.
Oh, I was going to say Thomas.
No, the guy who flew
Magnum was called Thomas. Wasn't
Yeah, Thomas. And the guy who flew the helicopter.
He? Oh no. Oh right,
TC.
yeah, he was TC. No, I was
TC.
thinking of the other one, the pompous one.
But the English guy, Higgins.
Higgins. There you go.
Yeah, it had to be an English guy to be pompous, didn't it? Oh, don't touch my safari hat, Magnum. The one I was wearing when I went out hunting one day.
Hello, that was a big one.
Oh, who's that?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
That's just Vertec.
Thank you, Vertec, for putting the message out.
Yeah. I'll have to check my emails very shortly and see if there's any messages. Hi, Joey. Roxanne is a living legend. Is Roxanne in the building? Let me just scroll back. I didn't see if she was.
Well, I didn't see her.
Yeah, but sometimes you can miss it. Just have a quick scroll back. I think it's just being general.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, don't forget we're streaming from Roxanne's thing, aren't we?
Oh yes, of course. No, I forget. Yeah, no.
Vertec, no. What did you say no to again? What did
As
I
in
ask?
Roxanne, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay. Anything else to report, Jack? Have you got anything to report?
Anything you want to say before we execute you at dawn? What's you got a light?
Where is John Smith? Oh, you're gonna have to ask him. I don't know. At this precise moment.
In a pint glass, probably, because that's the name of a famous bitter in England.
I don't know whether he's at home, if he's on holiday, or I don't know.
I haven't got a clue.
No,
That's the answer to that from me.
I haven't spoke to him for
Good luck out there. Good luck finding your way back.
a couple of weeks. I haven't spoken to him for. So, is it a couple of weeks? 2 or 3 weeks?
Jack is doing a Captain Scott now. He's going to go out. No, he wasn't a captain, was he? He was a guy who went missing, apparently. Was he a captain? Old Scott, who went out of his tent and never came back? Was that the legend?
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
We did that. We knew about that.
Yeah.
FE Copenhagen.
There you go. Dave is in here. Let's extend that to mid-term and long-term accommodation. I would be happy to put off a London area too. Love and kisses. Yeah.
Love and thanks.
Oh,
You missed the end.
you missed the end. Love and the kisses, I thought. Love and thanks. Yeah, in that case, I think we're done until tomorrow. I'm just trying to think of anything else that we've forgotten.
What about the super chats? How are we going to activate that as well? The money.
I need to get on to my laptop.
Plug it in, man.
I haven't got a socket plug. I haven't got one. I need a travelling plug.
Have they not got one?
Yeah, no, I've asked them. Yeah, we've already been there, done all that. So I think we'll look for because I'm still here for a little while, I need to find a travelling, because the problem is if you go and try and find a travelling one, they'll have one for it to go to England. It would be the opposite way around. It's really annoying because I have loads at home.
I've got one at home as well, but it's pointless to talk about that because it's at home. Thank you, Amanda. Big hugs to you too. I'm just going to pretend you meant that message for me.
Toby's on about the Globe Live tour in America and South America. I don't know about South America.
We don't know about any of that yet. It's just all being spoken about at the moment.
Yeah. It's all in talks.
Once we know something more concrete, you guys will be the first to know.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We're going to get. I think things may be a little bit more announced in end of January, I would think.
Yeah.
Sven later. There you go, and yeah, there you go. I think we're done.
Okay, so we're going to call it a night.
Which night?
Camelot.
Going to call it Camelot.
We'll call it Camelot.
Right. Goodbye, Camelot.
Knights of the Round Table.
All right. Okay.
As opposed to the flat table. Did they know something we didn't? Was that a little play on words?
There you go.
King Arthur. What does Arthur really mean? Merlin. What was Excalibur?
Ah.
There was a thing about his name, wasn't there, Arthur? Because there was something in the...
Why
See you in the Discord, Amanda. Yes, I look forward to it. Critical Inception says Jason with big capitals. Hi, Alex. Oh, by the way, just a quick question. Did anybody go out activating at all today anywhere in the States? Anybody been out and about at all?
Yeah. Present yourself. So we're sleeping tonight here at Ingrid's, and we're all in for a treat tonight. We've all got beds.
We have all got beds.
And I've actually got a couch, but I've got the comfiest couch. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Are you in a bed?
Yeah.
He's in a bed. Did you have a shower before?
Oh yeah.
You might. Oh, you see, he's jumped in there
Oh, yeah.
already. Right.
It's a nice shower, it's a nice house, it's a nice lady.
Brilliant.
It's so magnificent.
And the food? How'd you get on with the food?
Everything. Okay, I had a little.
Jason, check PayPal. Alex is asking you.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
The most coldest place and
I
the
can't.
most
Sorry, Alex, I can't. Yeah, it's on my phone.
nice place
Yeah,
we've been so far.
it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Dave, if that's you or Andrea, I'll just say Trinity 4. See you later, mate. Take it easy, or
Yeah.
and we'll speak soon.
Love you, Dave.
Thank
and
you.
Good luck with the
Thank
your
you.
endeavours in what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure something will work out.
Thank
Pretty
you
sure.
so much, guys, for those who have donated. And Alex, yes, I will check my PayPal. Just happens to be on my phone what I'm streaming from at the moment. So normally I lose the stream every time that I check. So I will check the second this ends. Thank you so much. I'll give you all a proper shout tomorrow for any more donations between now and tomorrow. And we'll let you know. Well, we should be going live approximately around about 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then we will have the update. Or noon. Yeah, we'll just play it by ear.
Then we gotta go from here, I think.
Yeah. And we came up with an idea as well. Do we need snow chains to go up that hill on the way back out?
No.
No. You're
First
confident.
I try it without.
You're going to push.
You're going to push.
I'm going to lie back and relax. I'm going to have my.
Man.
Do you think it'll be okay?
Hello, Stacey B.
All right.
I have no doubt.
Okay. There you go. Man with the plan.
Amanda has got put loads of hearts on there, which is always nice. Effie Mowry's not far behind with his heart stuff.
Yeah. He needs to do better than that. Yeah.
Effie Mowry, 2 hearts and a
few
little
more.
face. What's all that about?
Who
Right.
did you just sound like then? I'll tell you sounded like. You sounded like Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais, what's all that about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't watch mainstream telly.
Well, I used to like Ricky Gervais until he started going on about his stupid science thing and about how he's an atheist and about how he thinks the Bible is ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying I advocate the Bible,
Right.
but what I am saying is I think something exploding out of nothing is the most ridiculous story I've ever heard after Santa Claus. And the Easter Bunny, which is quite funny as well.
And on that
Bunny
bombshell-
rhymes with funny.
There you go. Oh, hang on. There you go. He's got better that time.
Oh, no, that's Vertex.
All right. Okay.
Vertex put sweets and stuff up there.
Well, it's still better.
Tried put a snowman up there. That's not bad. That's very creative.
Yeah, I still thought it was better.
That was for Stacey B. Anyways, Effie Mowry. He's saying. See, he's trying to squeeze out of it now, isn't he? He's trying to sort of get out of that now. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a competition now. Who does the best? Well, I don't even know what are they called?
Emojis.
They're emojis, are they? I mean,
Stacey B. I'm getting all jealous. Effie Mowry's sending you lots of hearts. and we're not getting any.
some people know the actual, like the keyboard shortcuts to them and just.
Yeah, they just.
I have to. What I do is I scroll up the list and then I hunt out a copy.
Oh, I have to press the face and then go across and see where they all are.
I copy somebody's. I just copy them and then paste it and then copy somebody else's. Make a few up. Yeah, I'm old school. Okay, yeah, not very good at that. Right, guys, in that case, bye from me.
Right, love from me.
Bye-bye.
And see you all tomorrow. Sleep well, everybody. Or for those of you who aren't going to bed yet, don't sleep well.
You mean
Stay
today?
awake well, whatever, you know what I mean? Have a coffee, take it easy, chill, put your feet up, play poker, go swimming,
Now he sounds
eat
like.
fries.
Now he sounds like was it matey from Boston, Richie from Boston. Subscribe, don't subscribe, whatever, just whatever.
Just, you know what I mean, do whatever takes your fancy, but remember one thing, you're
Donate.
not living
Oh.
on a spinning water ball in a total vacuum. It's not happening. It's just stupid. Anyone who says that is stupid. Jack, what are they?
I call him Shalabai.
Right, see? Stupid.
We have to live with him for another week,
You know.
a whole week. We've got to live with him. You just get him for 88 minutes. That's all you got him for.
Amanda, I'll take those emojis. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you. Good night indeed, yeah.
Night tonight, guys.
See you all soon. Alex, take care and love you lots and speak to you very soon. Thank you very much for all your support.
Cheers,
Take
guys.
care. Bye bye.
Bye.